National Signing Day ceremony for the class of 2020. We have 9 fantastic seniors of Princeton High School that are here today that are going to continue their playing careers at the next level. Some of them are leaving us at the end of this semester and moving on to their next chapter. Some are going to stay through the end of this year and be with us, but we are certainly proud of all 9 of these student athletes and how they represent our school and our community, how they represent themselves both on the playing field and off the playing field, and how they represent you as parents, family members, and friends of family members who have sacrificed all that you have done for these students for the last 18 years to prepare them for today. It's quite an accomplishment to have the 9 of you up here to be a part of this. This time I'm going to ask our superintendent of schools, Mr. Tom Burton, to come up and say a few words as we get the program started.
Well, welcome. First and foremost, welcome. Love the fact that so many people are here for this great day. As I've said to each athlete up here individually, it's not even about what they do on the court. It's not about what they do on the field. It's how they carry themselves. Great athletes, no question, but they're better people. And as superintendent, that is really what is most important. Today is not an ending at all. And earlier today, I had an opportunity to listen to 3 students speak as if they got chosen to do a graduation speech. And the very first young lady who spoke said a quote that I'm going to keep with me for a long time, and I want you guys all to hear what I'm saying. This is what she said, as if giving the graduation speech. We haven't come this far to come this far. So you guys have done a great job getting to where you are right now. You've come far, but you've not come this far to come this far. You guys have a lot more work to do. It's not about graduating from Princeton. It's not about what you're going to do currently at 2 basketball players on the court this year. It's about continuing forward. I know you guys are all proud to be Princeton Vikings, and we're proud to have you. But most importantly, how you carry yourself and the people who you are is what is truly valuable. At some point, the playing days are going to end, and who you are is going to mean more than anything else. And I'm very proud as superintendent to have each and every one of you as a student at Princeton. I'm going to end as I end with all the Viking gifts and everything else. Go Vikes. Thank you very much. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Burton. This time we're going to begin our ceremony. I'm going to ask Coach Phillips to come forward. This is our varsity girls basketball coach. She's going to say a few words about Willow White. And then Willow's going to get up and address the audience. Coach Phillips?
When Joe asked me to say a few words about Willow, I couldn't pass up this opportunity. Willow and I started here at Princeton together in 2016. I don't think either of us knew what we were in for. As I've been thinking about what I should say or how I would describe Willow, the word resilient keeps coming to mind. Most kids who I've coached would not have persevered like Willow has during her high school career. Willow has always been known for her 3-point shooting abilities, but she has worked hard to develop into a complete player. She can get to the basket and hit mid-range jump shots as well as defend on the other end. I could talk a lot about her highlights throughout her career, but 2 right now that stand out the most are in our Sycamore game last week. In the 3rd quarter, she hit the 3 that put us up for good. And this past Saturday in our win over Mason, she set the tone in the 1st quarter with 2 steals and 2 transition layups. For me, coaching is not all about wins and losses. It's about watching young ladies grow on and off the court. Watching Willow grow and continue to grow has been very rewarding. Congrats on signing with Notre Dame College. I can't wait to watch you play at the school that gave me my first head coaching job.
thank God for blessing me with all the opportunities He's put in place for me over the years. I thank my family for making countless sacrifices and always being a great support system. I would like to thank my mom for always believing in me, and a special thank you to Coach Phillips and many others who have always supported me and devoted their time to help me throughout my basketball journey. Lastly, I would like to thank Coach Mason and Coach Gordon for giving me this great opportunity. Go Falcons.
Thank you, Willow, and congratulations. Our next signee, Kahlil Davis. Here to say a few words about Kahlil, our boys basketball coach, Coach Steve Green.
I've had the privilege of knowing Kahlil since 7th grade, so it's been an honor to see him mature and progress over the last 6 years. And not only does he have a great ability on the basketball court, but his level of maturity off the court has just grown exponentially over those 6 years. It's been an absolute privilege to watch him grow up, not only as a player, but in academics, how serious he takes that, and as a leader on the court. Some stories about Kahlil, he'll text me, Coach, I want this player for this game. So that takes a lot of responsibility on his part of who he wants to guard. He usually gets one of the top offensive players on the other team. That's the challenge that he wants to take upon himself for our team to be successful. He had, second team all-league last year, had a chance to win districts as a sophomore. We were down 2 of our players, and he stepped up to get that done. I have nothing but great things to say about this young man, and comes just getting one heck of a player and one heck of a young man. It's for you, boy. Go get it.
First, I would like to thank my family for being here and all the coaches and staff members here. My journey for basketball wasn't always easy. I'm known as the attitude problem child. You can see that sometimes. I've kicked a few chairs, thrown a few of them. Got kicked out of the gym, been kicked out of basketball training. I've been kicked out of my own AAU organization, which my uncle started. I've been kicked out of his practice. So I wouldn't say it was easy, but I think I did it for real. To my mom, thank you. I do this for you. Dad, thank you for pushing me every day to be me, and just to stay myself, and just to work hard every day, and telling me after every game just to keep working. You never really told me that I had a good game before. I think that it pushed me to be better every day. From the time when you told me when I was in the 8th grade that I wasn't even good, and that I wasn't going to be the best. And all them times that you told me or asked me, do you want to be good or do you want to be great? And I think greatness is what I'm striving for. And to my coaches, my teammates, thank you for pushing me every day. Talking to you, Daisy, especially you, because we train together. And to everybody else that I play with, thank you. Go Patriots.
Thank you, Kahlil. We're now going to enter into the football portion. We have 7 football student athletes that have committed to move on, and to say a few words about all of them, we have our head football coach with us today, Coach Mike Daniels.
I'll be brief. I wanted to start out by saying first to our administration, upper administration, this doesn't happen by accident. It takes a commitment from top down. So thank you. I appreciate that. To our administration in the building, we know all the work that it took to get 7 kids out, with 3 of them being mid-year. And so just so you understand how much work and how prominent and how great it is for us to have this level and this number of kids, think about this. There's these young men, and you just take one of them, is in a situation where only 2.5% of high school players go from high school to play Division I football. And so for us to be so lucky and blessed to have 7 young men to go from high school to Division I is special. It's special. So I want to thank everybody involved. Thank our teachers who put up with these young men, that go the extra mile to get them what they need and get them to the next level. I appreciate it. Parents, thank you for believing in our system. Thank you for believing in what we do and how we do business here at Princeton. Thank you for believing in the vision. Because a lot of these kids, as they were coming into high school or they were making their decisions, things weren't right here at Princeton in terms of football. So you stuck with it and you built that foundation. So parents, I do thank you. I really do. I mean it from my heart. To the coaches, to our football coaches, thank you for the time and energy. As you know, the season is just one part of the commitment from these coaches. These coaches are from January all the way to December, earning pennies on the hour with their commitment to these young men. So coaches that are here, thank you. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your energy. Thank you for your commitment. Thank you for the gifts that you give these young men. And thank you for taking kids and looking after these young men. Thank you. And to the football players, teammates, okay? Hey, appreciate you being a good teammate. Appreciate you being in a situation where you got love for your brothers and for the younger guys. This is something, hey, to look forward to, so you're here next, okay? To our young man, keep being special. Keep doing what you do. Keep doing things with integrity, do things out of love, and keep working hard. Keep the Lord in your life. Be sure you praise Him, right? Don't lose sight of that. Don't lose sight of that. Honor His name. Honor your parents. Respect your coaches. Respect adults. Go live a great life. Great life. So first up, we're going to bring up Elijah Eberhardt.
First, I just want to thank God, because honestly, it sounds cliche, but without Him, I really wouldn't be here, because it's a lot of times, like, going through this journey in football and just life, where parents might not be there, you might not have them to talk to if you got questions, if you don't know what's going on in life, but it don't matter where you at, what time of the night, what time of the day, He always going to be there. You can always talk to Him. And so I just thank Him. And like my journey playing football, honestly, when I first started playing football, I think I was too young, so like I didn't play at all. Like I would set the bench, like I was the youngest kid, like I was the worst kid, so I didn't play at all. So like for me, going from not playing at all to one of the players on the team where the coaches can depend on me and they'll have to ask questions if I'm gonna be at practice or if I'm gonna be doing the right things, it's just a lot, because a lot of people would have gave up then, but I didn't give up. And that's another reason why I'm standing here, because last year, I got hurt. I tore my ACL. And so when that happened, a lot of people, even like people I looked up to, friends, people I hung around, they doubted me. They didn't think like I was gonna come back the same. They didn't think my motivation, like they didn't think I was gonna be me. But I just feel like after this year, of course I didn't do the things that I wanted to do, but me even being able to go back out there and step on the field and just do things that some people can't even do, it was hard. Honestly, it was the journey from that injury to now. It was hard, but it was, I don't know, I'm nervous. Well, yeah. So I just want to thank my family, honestly, because I know without a doubt, I could call them anytime. I crashed my car like a minute ago. It And my mom, there was like 8 people there fixing my car in the middle of the night. So I knew like I got a good support system. And then my friends, like we got a group chat as brothers. It's just people I know I could trust. And Calvin and Otto, them like, that's like my brothers. And I know if anything ever happened to me, that I could just trust them and depend on them. And my mom, like, I don't want to cry, but like, she mean the most to me. Like, I don't know where I would be without her. Even sometimes we might argue or we might not see eye to eye. She always tell me she got my best interest. And I know me leaving for college a couple months, I'm gonna still need her help. Because just the other day, I was trying to cash a check and I needed to send it to her. So I know I'm gonna still need my mom, like, my grandparents, my nana, and my papa. It's like, I don't know what I would do without them. And my dad, it's like, he been here every step of the way. It's like, I got this dream, like, it's cliche, but like, I want to go play in the NFL, but I promised my dad that I was gonna do it by any means. It don't matter if I was going to Bowling Green, if I was going to JUCO, I was gonna find a way to live my dream because that's just what I want to do. And my dad been here every step of the way, making sure that I keep my head on straight, just making sure that I can be a good person. And then my coaches and my teammates and administrators, thank y'all. Coach Gill, Coach Daniels, Coach Mo, all the coaches in here. Really, I feel like I'm talking to Coach Gill, when I first went to go visit Bowling Green, I did not want to go at all. Like, I didn't want to go whatsoever. And Coach Gill, he talked me into it. And so I went with my mom, and it was completely different than I thought. Like, that's why I'm going there now. Like, it was just the amount of love that they showed me and everything. And Coach Gill, he just always been there, that uplifter, motivate me, and just make sure, you know, that I wasn't getting down on myself. Even when I had the worst game, he just told me to make sure that, like, I just be thankful that I'm here. Because, like I said, this journey, it ain't been easy at all. And the kids up here, we all got journeys, and ain't none of it been easy. And so, thank y'all for being here. I'll be committed to Bowling Green Falcons.
Next, we're going to bring up Darrion Henry.
How everybody doing?
Good.
Thanks for coming out. I remember when I first started playing football for Lincoln Heights. I was just known for the big kid that could run people over. So I want to first thank God for giving me the ability to be here, give me the opportunity to do what I do. I thank my parents for raising me, teaching me right from wrong, raising me through hard times. I also want to thank my other support, my other family members for coming, helping me out whenever I need things of that nature. Also want to thank my coaches, you know, for pushing me, making me a better player every day. Also, my teammates also making me better every day. My administration and teachers, shout out to OG Snow, to the back. And go Bucks.
Next up on the docket, quarterback safety, MyJaden Horton.
How y'all doing today? First off, I'd just like to thank God for blessing me, just being here this day, being able to live another day. I want to give praise to Him. I want to thank my family, being there for my recruitment process. That was probably toughest part of my life. I also want to thank my counselors, because I know going to 3 different schools, and messing with 3 different transcripts and trying to graduate early, that's a lot to do, and they got that done for me, so I want to thank them. I want to thank my head coach at the University of Akron and his staff for giving me the opportunity to play Division I football and a free education for the next 4 years. And I want to thank everyone else in my life that's been there for me and that's just wanted me to succeed. And this January, I'll be attending the University of Akron.
So as we move on to the next podium, the next group, we're going to bring up Juan, Jarrett, outside linebacker center.
How y'all doing today? I just want to thank my mom and my parents. They mean the most to me. I feel like I don't give them enough appreciation as I should. You know, we go through a hard time every year. And I just want to thank them for always pushing me to be better in the struggles. They really prepare me to jump, be better in life. Okay? I want to thank God for giving me this opportunity to further my education. I want to thank my coaches for having faith in me, to keep my grades up. You know, that was a big problem for me coming to Princeton. But I kind of settled down, got things right. I want to thank Coach D. He means a lot to me. He helped me go through some things with my family. Coach D. It's crazy. I want to thank Akron coaches. I'm glad they believed in me and gave me that offer to me to further my education. That's it.
Next up, we're going to bring Paris Johnson Jr. up.
Okay, so first, I would like to thank everybody for coming and supporting. And I want to give a special thanks to all of the coaches, teammates, families, friends, and teachers that came and showed support. I appreciate that deeply. And you guys have all been very instrumental in the success that I've had thus far. And I want to give a special thanks to my mother, who as a single mother has provided me with more than I could ask for. She's incredible, and I'm blessed to have her. I know it's a part of God's plan for me to be at The Ohio State University, especially with the majority of my family growing up as Spartan and Team Up North fans. So, you know, that's all I'm here growing up. So for me to end up at Ohio State, I knew that had to be clean. I'm grateful to be welcomed into the Buckeye family. And Mom, I'm one step closer to transitioning from you taking care of me to me taking care of you. Thank you for all that you do. Go Bucks.
Next up, we got Vincent Munlin Jr.
Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon, everybody. First of all, I would just like to give all glory to God, because I would not be here right now if it wasn't for God. I would like to thank my teachers, I'd like to thank my coaches, and I'd like to thank everybody that helped me through this process. And I would like to thank the most greatest coaches, the greatest teachers that have been with me since day one, both my parents, Vince Munlin and Giselle Munlin. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, man, I did not expect to be here today. I did not expect to have a football scholarship. I didn't think I was going to be playing football, because in 8th grade, I wanted to quit. And at first, I thought I was going to be some wide receiver. I thought I was, man. offensive side. So I was going to be playing wide receiver. I was like, man, I don't like this sport. I don't like this sport. And I just appreciate my parents because my dad was like, man, you need to go out there and do your thing, man. He said, man, don't worry about all the other stuff. Just do you. Be the best version of yourself that you can be. And I appreciate my mom because dealing with academics and stuff like that, I know how many times I didn't really want to do anything. And my mom was like, boy, you need to get this done. Boy, some teachers know how my mom is. She'll give you an email right away. Yeah, so I really appreciate the both of y'all from the bottom of my heart because I would not be here right now if it weren't for y'all. And I thank y'all. I'm trying not to cry. And I will be, can you get that hat right there? I appreciate you, good sir. I will be furthering my academic and athletic career at the Eastern Kentucky University.
Last but not least, we're going to go with a man who is going to a school that's dear to my heart. So I'm proud of him. I'm a little biased, but I'm proud of him. And last up is Jaheim Thomas.
I just want to thank God for getting me to be where I am right now. And without him, none of this would be possible. I wouldn't be standing up here on this stage right now on the UC. I also want to thank my parents, my mom and my dad, for always pushing me to be the best person I could be possible. My dad always telling me to work harder. So if I want to be the best, I got to outwork the best. My mom always telling me to always be the best too, also. I just want to thank her because I love her a lot. I want to thank my brother because my brothers, because they always help me. I'm the youngest, so I always looked up to them. I want to thank my sister too. She's not here today. I also want to thank the coaches and the administrators in the school, the teachers for giving me an education. I want to thank Coach D, Coach Gill, Coach Mo, all the coaches, Coach Crook, especially my linebacker coaches, because without them, they really helped me learn the game of football, and they really helped me on this journey. I also want to thank the trainers for helping me with my health. And that's it. Thank you. I will be committed to the University of Cincinnati.
As we close, and before I bring up our athletic director to close the show, for the football players that are parents and families, we will also have a celebration February 5th to recognize all the GMC signees, and that'll be over at the Shenandoah Convention Center. It'll be February 5th at 1 o'clock, 1 p.m. Let's go pack the house and show them their Viking pride. But next up is Mr. Joe Roper, Staff Athletic Director.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you. Certainly an impressive group of 9 right here. So at this time, Willow White, Kahlil Davis, Elijah Eberhardt, Darrion Henry Young, MyJaden Horton, Juan Jarrett, Paris Johnson Jr., Vincent Munlin Jr., and Jaheim Thomas, if you'll sign to continue your playing career. Before we wrap up with a few words from our high school principal, Mr. Balmer, I just want to take an opportunity again to thank everyone for being here. I want to thank the media that came out today and for what you do for high school athletics in this area. The coverage you provide for all student athletes is just incredible. I want to thank you guys for being here and taking time out of your day today. After Mr. Balmer speaks, we will be done with our formal ceremony, Student athletes, signees, please stay. We are going to do a couple group photos, and then you're going to be released to media, to your parents for all the opportunities, but let us grab our photo real quick so we can have that information for our archives as well. At this time, I'd like Mr. Balmer to come forward, our high school principal, to say a few closing remarks. Mr. Balmer.
Thank you. What a great day to be a Viking. First of all, I'd like for all the parents and guardians and extended family members to stand up to support these young men and young ladies that are up in front of you. If you could stand up. All those who supported them along with praise. You deserve this as much as them. Thank you. We know it takes a group of people in order to help your son or daughter to reach their goals. Now, if I could have all the coaches stand up as well. We understand that the support, if you could stand up, the commitment, the time, for someone who coached for 25 years, I understand the sacrifices that you make. Coach Gill. Lastly, I want to thank our staff who are back and our students that are here as well. We're glad that you're here, you support our student athletes, and they recognize you as well in their own speeches. Now let me speak to you guys. Now your journey begins. We're going to be honest to you. It's going to be hard, but we believe that we prepared all of our student athletes for the next step in their life. And we have a saying here throughout our entire staff. And we're going to share it to you today. We have a saying at Princeton that we have embraced. The hard is what makes it great. It's not supposed to be easy, or everyone would do this. Embrace that statement. The hard is what makes it great. That's going to make you a better student. It's going to make you a better athlete, but more importantly, it's going to make you a better person. We want to thank everybody for coming out to celebrate the sons and daughters of Princeton High School today. And we wish everyone a great day. I'm going to let you help me finish this off. Wish everybody a great day, and as always, go Vikes. Thank you.